Listen to me, we know who you are. We know what you believe. And we know what you are searching for. You want the truth, not lies. You want to see justice, not a corrupt elite hijack your country's institutions for their own benefit, and commit crimes on your name. Adults force you to obey their rules. Stop obeying their rules. They think they know it all. Well, they don't. You don't want to be lied to, controlled, monitored and bullied. Do you want to be free? Do you want to have your say in matters that concern you? Anonymous does not tolerate the manipulation of people or censorship of information. We are creating a world that all may access without restriction or prejudice according to race, age, wealth, military might, or place of birth. We are creating a world in which anyone anywhere may express his or her beliefs, and expose the truth. For that reason, Anonymous has been supporting WikiLeaks and its founder, Julian Assange. WikiLeaks has published over the years millions of documents exposing Swedish and other governments and corporations' abuse of human rights and destruction of the environment. What Julian Assange has achieved with WikiLeaks is to fearlessly reveal hidden secrets, lies, corruption and hypocrisy of governments all around the world. WikiLeaks represents the freedom of information. If WikiLeaks existed back then, the death of Olof Palme may not have remained an unsolved mystery. Since a year now, illegitimate accusations and calls for murder have been made against Julian Assange, coming mainly from the USA. However, it is in Sweden that Assange has met the most harmful attack. One that put him under house arrest for more than a year now. Marianne N.Y., a Swedish private prosecutor who serves a radical feminist agenda, has illegitimately issued an international arrest warrant against Assange without any charges to support it. NY's proceeding has been rigged with blatant irregularities. Why did Marianne N.Y. issue an international arrest warrant only to question Assange? Why does she insist on having Assange extradited to Sweden while she could question him through video conferencing or phone? Why doesn't she go to London to question Assange? Why didn't she hear Assange while he was in Sweden, and waited until he left the country to issue an international warrant against him? Marianne N.Y. is obviously continuing the work started by her colleague Maria Helgebo Shellstrand, who issued the first international warrant that was later dropped by a higher-ranking prosecutor and talked to the newspaper Express on when she should have respected Assange's right for privacy. Shellstrand is now under investigation for this. Do you accept such a behavior from a civil servant who is supposed to enforce justice in the name of your community? In the name of justice, freedom of speech, freedom of non-violent expression and freedom of information, that the Swedish people care for. For yourselves, now and in the future, stand with Julian Assange. Ask Marianne N.Y. to immediately drop the case she made up against Assange. Marianne.Ny at akagara.se. Make a sound to break the silence. We are anonymous, we do not forgive, we do not forget. Expect us.